we are now joined by a man that went from walk-on to national champion to starter for the undefeated Buffalo Bills. He has the second most tackles by any cornerback since the start of last season. Please welcome, for the first time, to the breakfast table, Mr. Levi Wallace. What's up, man?
Yo. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Appreciate you joining us, man. Now, the Bills, they're off to a 3-0 start. While you're in your third year, it just seems like there's a development, there's a growth, not just individually, but as a team. How has that translated? And why are you guys playing so well, and why are you playing so well?
I think it goes to the offseason preparation that we had with our offseason workouts, and just seeing how dedicated everyone was with focusing on buying equipment and working out and sending so much videos in on how much everyone's grinding. You know, I think we took advantage of this offseason and put in the work as a team collectively. So I know for me, I gained about 10 pounds this offseason in muscle, so I was happy in that aspect. And it's worked for my tackling and my play strength as well. So I'm excited for the rest of the season and to see how we keep developing as a unit.
It's very exciting, Levi. There's a lot of buzz on the Bills. You're undefeated, you're in first place, and now you're doing what a lot of people do when they start feeling themselves. You're taking a trip to Las Vegas. So I got to know, how does this feel? Listen, you were at Alabama. You know what it's like to be a juggernaut. What is it like to hear the Bills are going to win 12 games, the Bills are a top 5 team, the Bills are loaded? How does that feel?
It's definitely a different change of pace for us this year, just with so much publicity and hype that comes from the media. But we take it 1 week at a time. I think McDermott does a great job of keeping us level-headed and focusing on the next challenge, with Vegas being this week. So our goal is to start the first quarter off 4-0. We have a great opportunity to do that this week. So we're looking forward to the task at hand, and going down to Vegas, playing that new stadium. I'm excited to even play against some of my former teammates. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could see Henry Ruggs looking to line up against Levi Wallace. Roll Tide. Here's what we got here. We got Tre'Davious White, who's 25. We've got Levi Wallace, who's 25. And the quarterback is just 24. This is a young, good team. Though he's only 24, is Josh Allen the leader of this Buffalo Bills team?
By far. We go as far as he takes us. On and off the field, he does a great job. Last one to leave the building, last one to leave the locker room, always locked in, trying to improve each and every day. And he gets so frustrated. And I think even with adding Diggs, I think his competitiveness has even increased because they feed off each other and they want to be as perfect as possible. So it's great to see them and their chemistry, as well as having the other receivers with John and Cole trying to get their timing right. You just see so much more preparation this year and all the hard work that he has this offseason. It's definitely paid off, and I'm proud of that guy, man.
We're living in a Mahomes and Wilson and Watson world. Does Josh Allen deserve to be mentioned in that young, great quarterback potential MVP conversation?
Without a doubt, absolutely. He's one of the best quarterbacks I've ever seen run and throw the ball. It's difficult for him to beat us in practice on the defensive side, but I see what he does week in and week out towards those other opponents. So I'm really happy for him, the season and the way that he started off with being the AFC Player of the Month. That's huge for him. And I'm looking forward to his growth, which the season just started. So he's definitely in that mention.
I love that it's difficult for him in practice going up against the likes of you and Tre'Davious White, of course. He's my favorite personality in the league. So I want to ask you, as somebody who sees him and works alongside him every day, how is he able to balance being such a dominant force on the field and also such a lighthearted, fun, entertaining, vibrant personality off of it? How does that work?
I think it's because he has so much fun doing it, and it's in between plays, and he'll crack a joke or make you smile, say something ridiculous, and he keeps the room so light. So it's easy to play with a guy like that, especially on the opposite side. And then he's going to be locked in, and like you said, dominant. And he motivates me to be my best each and every week because I know he's going to bring his best. And just the attention to detail that he brings, it's unmatched. And just how great he wants to be and known, as one of the best corners ever to play. So you have to appreciate a guy like that who keeps the light off the field as well as dominant on the field.
Like we talked about a little earlier, you're facing the Las Vegas Raiders and your former Bama teammate, Josh Jacobs. We hope that Henry Ruggs is out there. You know how it is when you see some of your homeboys. It's just like if you were in the park throwing the ball around. Is there going to be a little friendly trash talk? Are you going to be able to say a little something when you make a big play to your homeboys?
Come on now. You know how it goes. Like you said, Josh Jacobs, he was kind of like my little brother back at Bama. And I really appreciated where he's come and how far he's come along. But Ruggs, we used to go at it each and every day, one-on-ones and teamworks. And I messaged him earlier this week, and I told him, yeah, you better be up because I want that. I want to see what this 4.3 speed is. Let's see how much you've progressed. Because I think he was a freshman the last time I guarded him. So, but I'm excited to go against those guys. And I haven't seen them in a long time either. So they better hope I don't make a play because they're going to hear all about it the next week. You know what I mean?
All right. We like it. Listen, I don't need to tell you this, though. That little brother, Josh Jacobs, go low on him, man. Wrap up.
Oh, come on.
Go
now.
low, Levi. That guy runs with anger.
Hey, you know what? He used to take it easy on me back at Bama when he was like on a scout team. And I knew he took it easy on me. So, I've been seeing the way he's running. He's running a little different this year. And since he's been in the league. So I'm excited.
Okay. Listen, we can't end without this. Lest anyone think that Trey White is the only person in the Bills secondary with a massive personality, please go to the old Levi Wallace Instagram profile because, dude, you are on camera, your own camera, singing in the car. And, guys, he's singing just the two of us. He's doing Mambo number 5.
Hey.
Levi, we all love a little Sandra in the sun. But what else is in the playlist? These are glorious videos. What else are you singing in the car? What's your post-game singing after you get a win on Sundays?
Man, probably got to go with Luther Vandross, the greatest of all time. I got to throw my guy out there. But Don't You Know, that's a classic, Temptations, I Want to Love, I Can See. I'm all old school. I love it. So probably those two are my first two go-to songs, and then just let the playlist go off from there. I made a playlist this offseason during the coronavirus. It was like 14 hours of just old school music. And I haven't shared it yet. I'm still working on it. But as soon as I put it up, I'll make sure I send it to you guys.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, Luther Vandross and Lou Bega, two goats. Let's go the other way, though, Levi. What is the song that you would never be caught dead singing on camera in your car?
Man, never. That I would post, maybe some, as much as I'm a big fan of Alicia Keys, I don't know, maybe one of her songs. I can't really just throw it out there and show that I'm just screaming to the top of my lungs singing Alicia Keys, although I do love all her music and love her as a person. So maybe some rock as well.
Levi,
maybe some rock. They play a lot of rock up here.
Okay.
I can dig that. Well, listen, I love Luther Vandross too, and if this world were mine, the Bills winning will never be too much. So I appreciate you joining us,
hey,
and hopefully
baby.
you guys can keep this thing going. Yeah, I know a little something. Come on now, baby. I'm an old soul too. Good luck this season. And let me say this before I let you go. You see that Tre'Davious White paycheck he got?
Man.
Think about it.
I'm gonna need you to keep balling out because the NFL is handing out some pretty big checks. You feel me?
I see that.
All right,
My dog Marlon Humphrey got a nice little check too. My old former teammate as well. So
Yeah.